Hello YouTube. Nova Piper. Peterson. 2012 Christmas edition. It says 05 is the shape. It's got some cool bird's eye to it. Focus. Oh, focus. So stupid. Anyway, it's got some cool green. I'm smoking amphora green in the rich aroma. It was gifted to me by Pipe and Tobacco. It's a pretty big bowl. I don't think I've smoked a big bowl with this stuff, but I'm gonna have to go real slow with this. Holy fuck, the flies. Yesterday I went into the city and I took a pipe with me and did some walking. Grabbed a coffee, found a place to sit down, smoked the pipe. You hear a lot of people in the background, you know, with the chatter and wondering what I'm smoking. I stopped off at the B&M, the brick and mortar store down there. It's been there forever, 150 years, called Sievert's. One of the guys isn't too knowledgeable about pipes. He was working, so I made him pull out the old, you know, 100-year-old boxes, leather boxes, and I wanted to look at Peterson's. And say, I want to look at some nice pipes, and then he's showing me like cheap pipes. Like, no, man. Anyway. Try this bowl really slow. I'm gonna try. I have a hard time smoking slow. I think I'm gonna put my shovels away now. Winter might be gone. Friggin' hope. Did a shitload of walking. Holy Christ. Trying to clean this up. Old IBM style keyboard I had. Works. It works. It's just dirty. And it was probably white at one time. They turn yellow. It's cool as shit. You can, well, the camera can pick it up, but on the side and the front, different colors. Ultraviolet light really fucks with them. It says surplus dispose on the back. They were going to throw it out from a job I had. I said, man, don't be throwing that out. That was a long time ago too. It was old then. But it's got beautiful keys, man. Got a great feel. It's right retro. This one's Mitsumi. Mitsumi. I got all the adapters for it. The old DIN, man. It's old plug, and then I got this. I'll probably never find an adapter like this again. 5-pin goes from 5-pin to what's called PS2. But that's no good to me either, because I haven't made PS2 in ages, so I got a PS2 to USB keyboard, purple. And it goes into that. To get her to work. I don't know if there's any logic in here or not. There might be. I don't think you can just... I was going to try to direct wire it to a USB. I don't think you can. Everything's all grungy, man. The keys are all yucky. Lots of coffee spilled on that, so got the alcohol out here. I want to try to clean it up without having to take the keys off, because I think I'm going to take this apart. I don't know. They don't pry off. I was trying to pry them off and I didn't want to force them. You can tell, like on this here, see what keys are worn off. F1 is gone, F10 is gone. Enter's been used quite a bit in the down arrow. So this was probably used on a... Okay. Yeah. Probably used going through rows. So that's why the down arrow's gone on the screen. Good job at the time. I picked this up, it was probably in around the year 2000 when I grabbed this keyboard. So I've had it for 18 years. And it was surplus then. I used it for a bit and then, you know, I said, oh, I got a new keyboard, this is really cool. This is going to be a weird video. So this is a pretty cool keyboard. I used it for a bit and then of course some of the newer fancier ones and the gaming ones came out and I just stuck this in a closet. I've been playing around my Raspberry Pi and the Arduino and shit. I'm like, man, I should hook this old retro keyboard up to the Raspberry Pi. It's like, you know, super old keyboard connected to a little credit card computer. It's kind of cool, the novelty. I'll put it at my desk. Freaking gurgling old Peterson bent pipes. Oh, that's the Peterson, it's bent. So yeah, I dug this old keyboard out, man. She's some grungy. Ugh, I'd love to get the keys off it, but I should get a toothbrush. I got an old toothbrush in there. I should use that to scrub in between them and stuff. Probably go much better. I think it's only about 16 degrees out, but back on the deck there's not a breath of air and the sun's just coming right down on me. Shadow, where's the shadow? Right there. Faces in the sun. Feels good. I figured I'd sit out here and drink coffee. That's Starbucks beans today. I want a bag of Starbucks beans. Pretty damn good too. That's really good. I had a Tim Hortons yesterday. It was so disgusting. I think it's once you get accustomed to a certain type of coffee, it's hard to switch. I was like that with beer too. I don't understand you guys. I don't drink. So I can sit here and I can criticize you. But raspberry flavored, you know, I seen somebody go, oh, I got a nice IPA. I don't know what IPA stands for. Jesus Christ, we didn't, it was beer. India Pale Ale. We used to, local beer, Keats. Or as the locals say, Keats. And it's got it's an India Pale Ale, but nobody ever called it an IPA. If you would have given me a raspberry beer, I would have fucking punched you for ruining it. What you put raspberries in it for? And when you drank beer, you drank the same brand all the time. It wasn't like, oh, I got a variety pack. I got 6 different bottles. Like, why would you want to do that? So yeah, gonna clean this up. Well, I got neighbors now. They got a fucking chihuahua. And I hate chihuahuas with a passion. All they do is yap and bark all day long, non-stop, constantly. See how much hate messages I can get on this one. I love animals, but it's not the dog, it's the owner. The problem with dogs, people blame breeds, and it's not the breed at all. Chihuahuas are the worst behaved dogs out there because they treat them like little babies, and they're so small they can't do real damage. But if you raise a strong dog, I'm not going to say specific breeds because they're stereotype, but any breed that's strong, it could be a lab. You could bring a lab up wrong, for fuck's sakes. There's always been that evil breed, you know. It was like Dobermans and German Shepherds, and then it was Rottweilers, and came after the Rotties. And then now we're in the pit bull phase. Bulls, the bull mastin, you know, whatever they're called, mastin or mastin. I don't know how to pronounce it. The old Sagi. Any muscular dog, man. You don't bring it up right. You can be careful. It will bite you. But it's the owner, not the breed. Freaking every Chihuahua go like a Chihuahua just growls at you and tries to bite you, but it's too small. Got some serious ring rash going on. I don't know if you can see that. I'll get it on 2 fingers. This finger and this finger. At least it's not this finger, because I wouldn't be able to communicate. Just water. Water gets under the ring and you get a weird reaction, infection, or whatever. This tastes good today. Could be the pipe, it could be that I got a lot of tobacco. Maybe you need a big bowl of this stuff. I broke it up too. When I took it out of the pouch, I rubbed it a bit to kind of make it a bit smaller. I get like this in the summer. I want to do all these weird projects and shit. And all mine are usually electronics and technology. I think I sold a pedal there. One of the guitar pedals I made was a Clone Centaur. Clone. K-L-O-N. Clone Centaur is the name of it. And it's a clone, meaning I sourced all the parts and somebody reverse engineered it. You know, the guitar pedal, you know, like an overdrive. Someone takes an old fancy one, a retro one from years ago, in the retro mood, I guess. And they reverse engineer it, do up a schematic, make their own circuit board. So you can get circuit boards made now. There's lots of software out to design a circuit board, and you can send your files away and they'll make them 3 at a time for you, for fuck's sakes. They do them in batches, so you know, you get, you know, like 100 people all wanting 3 circuit boards. That's 300 circuit boards, so you can do a big sheet. And then you just snap them off and mail them off to whoever, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I do. I just buy circuit boards from people, and I source all my own parts. I got a parts list. All different suppliers, you know. It's kind of fun trying to source the parts. Then I made a database. I made 2 databases. I did one in Microsoft Access and another one in MySQL. Why 2? Why not? I just wanted to do them side by side. See, I went to school for doing Access. I did database management program, like database programming. Not all, but quite a bit. It was all business applications, so I learned how to do. And that was years ago, 18 years ago, like back in 2000, yeah. So I've had, yeah. And I'll say again. Oh yeah, so I do database, but I didn't learn MySQL, so I learned it on my own. Still works pretty much the same, but Plus I'll be learning in my class, I'll probably be learning how to connect web pages to MySQL databases. I'm hoping. I've done it before on my own kind of thing, but I'd really like to, say that I've been taught how to do it. Time. That's long enough for ramble. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.